All right, wow, they really are going down. And we didn't hit any of these guys with arrows. I guess it's just the sheer weight of the enemy against them with all those spears and all those Uruk blades. All right, welcome to the war. So, where to even begin? There actually isn't too much to talk about on the campaign map. Basically, Lurch's army is just about ready. I think we have one more turn here before his forces are ready to move out. We just need those couple of wargs, those Uruk raiders to get retrained, and then we'll take troops from the forts, along with Lurch himself, of course, and start heading out against the Rohirrim. And this is regardless of whether or not we can strictly afford to have two armies out in the field, but I feel we need to get a move on here, and it might take a while for things in the west to get fully resolved. So if we need to go into the red for a bit, we will, or have very low income. I don't know if I'll actually go into the red. I guess we'll see. But what I'm talking about is what's going on over here, and I think this is more or less where we left off last time, maybe a turn or two later. Here's that force, that Gondorian force, coming to attack Balorn, presumably. We've got Tarzol here, who's going to intercept them. Now, I think last time we had this scout here look at their forces, and while it looks like it's quite sizable, I think many of their units are actually depleted. So I think it should be a much more straightforward fight than if this was a full force. Of course, we do have this much smaller force here that we'll also have to take out, and then we also need to take back Gynd. I think where we left off last time, the Rohirrim, or not the Rohirrim, the Gondorians were approaching it, and so I actually pulled back the goblin infantry that were in there guarding the place to this fort, and added one of the Reaver units to the fort here as well, just from Druwaith, just so that they wouldn't be destroyed essentially for no purpose. So that's going to be Tarzol's campaign here, is basically kicking the Gondorians out, and then maybe trying to enact the plan where we basically fortify this position against them. They keep sending more and more troops up here, so I don't know if that's even really going to be possible, but I think we need to do something down here to stem the tide of Gondorians pouring into our territory here. And I think that's actually... Oh, no, that's not it. I mean, that is it about the campaign map, but we have to talk about some meta stuff. Now, you may notice as I move my camera back and forth like this, down here in the bottom, you can actually see through part of the display, and I think it was much more noticeable when we have, like, the UI elements up here, like this. You can actually see it's partially transparent here. And the reason for that is because I'm actually using the same reshade preset as I am in my Empire Total War campaign now, and it includes screen space ambient occlusion, which is, I think, a feature that Medieval 2 never even really had. But one of the side effects is that the UI becomes partially transparent in places. Now, I think it actually looks really good on the campaign map here, at least, so I'm going to keep it. And I guess it's not too distracting. I think it was more distracting when I did it in my 4th Age campaign. I ended up turning it off eventually, but I think it looks good here, and it's not like horrible on the UI. In fact, normally I'm not moving around the map anyways when I have the UI open, so I don't think it's a big deal, but I just thought I'd point that out since I imagine you guys can see it on the YouTube video, how just it's a bit transparent here. All right, but anyway, with all that out of the way, let's just get Tarzol right on the attack here. Yeah, this is the right force. See how that archer unit, this infantry unit, well, actually all 4 of these units here on the end are depleted, and I think these units are slightly depleted. I mean, they might be at full strength. I mean, I can't help but notice 177, 177... That maybe is a full unit, but I think they might be slightly depleted as well. But I think this will actually be better than I thought, like if it was like a full force here. So, anyway, let's just get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. Gondorian forces are arranged over there. My own forces are slowly approaching. We actually started quite a ways back here, so we're just marching forward to get closer to them. Oh, my lord, they're already firing at us. I didn't realize they were already firing at us. Charge forward! You guys, charge in and fire at them. Let's see, where did we tell these guys to go forward? Okay, we did tell them to go there. Basically, we have almost entirely melee forces here, with only like some archer, like one archer unit on our side. So I don't think there's any point in hanging back. We should charge the enemy if they're not going to charge us, and indeed it looks like they are not. Okay, stop. Form Skillthrum. I'm having them do that just for their own protection, really. Okay, you guys get over here. Let's get the archers, or the cavalry, over on that side. Okay, yes, those are the Reavers on that side. Or no. Where are the Reavers? Oh, they're back here. Shoot. I failed to select them. Alright, let's bring our bodyguard forward here. And he doesn't have any special abilities, so I guess we'll just have him charge like so. You get in here. You guys charge the bowmen. You guys charge these militia. So you know what? Let's have the cavalry charge. Oh, wait. Oh, why didn't the whole cavalry get over there? All right, archers, stop firing. Oh,
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
You guys actually charge there, and we'll have the wargs charge them. Oh, and those are archers too, actually. Let's see, how many of these troops are ours? Most of them are ours. All right, charge those archers there just to get rid of them for now. Okay, those guys are routing. Very good. Right, you guys. Turn around here.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost
Okay,
half their
wargs, pull out of there. Cavalry, get over here. What we will do is we will have the sellswords charge those archers now, and we will have the wargs go after these routers to make sure that they stay routing, and also just to get rid of them. Get the infantry over here. Okay, these guys are actually being mashed in the middle already. So let's let them go. And then we'll have these units charge in over here to get these guys who are still putting up resistance. Oh, actually, we're quite close to the edge of the map, too. That's another reason why we would need to have the cavalry charge after any fleeing enemies. Okay, charge those archers. Oh, they're routing. Wargs, turn around and go get them as well. Okay, do we have any... Okay, continue battle. Alright, so we have one. What have we got here? There's one guy there, two guys there. Okay, that's not very many. I think we'll kill most of these guys here. Let's have the cavalry go after them. And we'll have the wargs go after these guys here. I wanted to say that that doesn't seem like it went too badly, but I'm looking at some of the casualties here. I mean, some of these units aren't so bad, but that unit looks like it got torn to bits. Actually, why run when you can just stop where you are and do nothing? Okay, and the cavalry over here is killing off the last of these guys over there. That should be everyone, I think. Whoops, not speed. I meant zoom in.
Let's take 'em hunting.
And with that, they are eliminated. And yeah, that should be all of them. I did notice that it looks like the interface here is also, like the unit cards down here also is slightly transparent, like it is on the campaign map. But to be honest, I think it's even less noticeable here. It's definitely more noticeable once the end of battle screen comes up, because as you can see, there's like fading there in the back. But again, it doesn't look too bad to me. Wow, 252. It does seem like a lot, but we did kill 900 of them, and they are like Gondorian soldiers too, so not pushovers. Let's see. Yeah, this raider unit here lost a bunch. They did have the most healing, as one might expect, but still, yikes. That unit suffered a lot. These other units suffered, I want to say, medium casualties. I'm considering it relative to the actual size of their unit as well. So like the Raiders have 200. I think the Clan Spearmen have about 200 when they're at full strength. Or maybe they're at like... No, I think it's 200. I guess we could check later. Alright, but anyway, let's go ahead and take this back to the campaign map. Oh, I always want money, but I want these troops also to be just eliminated, because the whole point of Tarzal running around here is to just clear the area of Gondorians. So if we ransom and they do accept, well then we'll just have to fight them again. And it's like, no. I mean, they probably wouldn't even accept. But if they did... Alright, how difficult would it be to go after this force again? It kind of would be, because I think what would happen is they would... Well, they'd be pushed back. I don't think they'd be able to go to their own territory, but they might. All right, you know what? We're not risking any further, having to fight them any further. I think something that we should do, though, while we're here, since this is our territory now, I should be dropping watchtowers basically everywhere so that I can see what's going on, instead of always being blind now. All right, so anyway... That's that battle done. Tarzal, like I said, is going to go after Captain Argonui and go towards Gynd. And then in a turn, I think, yeah, one turn, we should be able to march out here with Lurtz as well. So, anyway, I will let you guys go for now, and I will bring you back as the war continues. All right, welcome back to the war. A war that I feel is about to take quite a turn. But let's go over the campaign map so I can explain fully what's going on here. So first off, Lurtz has left Isengard now with his army, and you can see it before you here. He hasn't fought any battles yet, so everyone's at full strength. He has gone all the way to Onodrith to go ahead and take that settlement, which is one of the battles we'll be fighting this turn. We might get to it this episode, we might not, because we actually have another battle to fight as well, and I think we'll do the other one first. But... I guess it depends on how quickly the battles go. But in any case, Lurtz is over here. He's going to take Onodrith. And actually, we didn't lose as much of our income as I thought we would. To be clear, that's not our current income, 2,224. We actually got a bunch of money back from some buildings that I canceled. I think it's closer to about 400 is what our income is now. So, obviously, quite a severe drop. But at the same time, we're not going to go in the red doing what we're doing. We might go into red for other reasons, though, so again, I will explain that momentarily. Now, I am a little concerned about Lurtz's position, because my diplomat, when he was wandering around here, we actually found that despite the severe defeats that Rohan has suffered at Gynd, I think 2 of them now, and the large casualties that those battles entailed, they actually still have sizable, dare I say even huge armies available to fight us. There was a 20-stack army over here, or I think it was 18 maybe, and then there was a 10 or 11 stack right next to it. I don't know where they went, I can't seem to locate them again, but they're around here somewhere. So I'm actually concerned that Rohan just still has huge forces somehow in the area despite their defeats. So anyway, we're going to take Onodrith, and hopefully maybe the walls will give Lurtz some cover. If the Rohirrim start, trying to attack him, start to come for him. Obviously, we still do have Ugluk and his backup army / garrison forces that are here in Gynd as well. All right, so that's what's happening over there. And of course, that does mean Isengard and these forts are either sparsely garrisoned or basically empty. And that's going to come up in a minute as well. So we have Tarzal here, who has now reached Gynd, and this is the other battle we're going to fight. And I think, again, it's the first one we'll probably fight. And I don't anticipate, like, we should be able to take this from Gondor without too much problems, though, I mean, we'll suffer the usual casualties, I'm sure. The thing that's really going to turn the war against me, I think, is Gondor's ability to field infinite armies. Well, not infinite, but they always seem to, every 2 or 3 turns, be able to pull another 10, 11, 12, 13 stack army out of nowhere to attack me, and I can't do that. So what I'm thinking, I need to somehow stop the war with Gondor so that I can focus on Rohan. Or somehow stop the war with Rohan so that I can focus on Gondor. And I think Rohan is the more logical choice, simply because they actually contribute to our victory conditions here. We need to eliminate Rohan, and we need to hold Edoras. So it makes sense to attack Rohan, I think. Oh, and also we need to eliminate the realm of Lothlorien, which is over in this way direction. So again, it makes sense to try and stop Gondor. Now, I don't think there's any possibility of a diplomatic solution to getting them to stop attacking us. So what I'm thinking is doing more or less the same thing that we did up here with Fanghorn Camp, where basically I have Grima Wormtongue over here. He should reach this settlement next turn so that we can talk to them. I'm basically going to offer them Gynd and Balorn in exchange for just military access or something. Because, well, first off, I want military access because I want to be able to pass through their territory, and I haven't been able to get it up to this point. But also, Saruman is still over here, and I'll need him to be able to, like, run through their territory to get back to our territory. As for the Corsairs, I'll probably just send them down to this fort, which is another thing. Another reason I would probably want military access is just so that I can put troops in this fort here. I mean, I could just disband them, but it seems like, now that I've got them, and since they would be free upkeep in the fort, it might be, just a good idea to just stick them down there. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could always disband them later. And before we do that, I probably will just destroy every building before I hand them over, just to get us a bit of extra money. In fact, the reason we have extra money now is because I was building the next level of the Shrine to Melkor, but I canceled it because we're not going to be holding on to it. And basically the idea here is by having none of my territories border Gondor anymore, I'm hoping, or at least not in this direction anyways, or they would have to cross through the clans of Enedwaith territory to get to me is basically where I'm going with this. Now, I did earlier in the campaign see them cross the clans of Enedwaith territory here, but they didn't actually stop in the clan's territory at any point, so I think that's why the AI was okay with just walking over it, I think. I guess if worse comes to worse and Gondor still sends forces after us, even though, there's no territory, or they would have to pass through the clan's territory to get to us, I guess Druwaith is a better place to hold them back at anyways with a strong force than Gynd, which has no walls, and Balorn, which has decent walls, but is also very far away from any possible reinforcements or lines of supply. In fact, those lines of supply could easily be cut by Gondor coming up through the mountains here. So I don't think I could hold Balorn very well against any enemy incursion. So anyway, in order to go through with this, of course, we do need to first actually take Gynd away from Gondor. So let's go ahead and actually begin with that. That'll be the first battle we fight. All right, so 2 infantry, a ballista, and some cavalry. Well, that cavalry unit has some pretty decent armor. Powerful charge, too. That's actually kind of unfortunate. All right, but anyway, let's get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. The, by now, what, 3rd Battle of Gynd? So anyway, here is all of our enemies. The cavalry seem to be pulling back. We have Tarzol and the sellswords on this side. So I guess they'll probably engage these guys first. Meanwhile, we have Reaver units and Raider units pushing forward here along with the clan spearmen. I think I'm going to actually move the Reavers in here to attack. Or put the clan spearmen over here and have them attack. All right, get in there. You guys, get in there and attack them. Raiders are somewhat slowly walking behind them. And then we have the archers over here. And, oh, hold on a second. I don't want them to go around and cut off Tarzol and the sellswords from that side. So let's let them come back here, assuming that's what's going to happen. Okay, yes, they are coming back. Very good. All right, archers, fire down into their ranks from on high. We do have some of our smaller units just kind of up here to back them up, even though I don't think there's too much point to that. Let's just give them something to do in the battle. Okay, the Reavers are coming over here. Very good. Let's get these guys running now after them. Oh, you guys are firing into the ground. No, 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 no. No firing into the ground. Bad, very bad, archers. Don't do that. Ugh. I tell you, you can't get good help these days. Oh. Right, stop there. Oh, that's strange. I sort of thought that the cavalry would charge us once we, like, touched the center of the settlement there, but it doesn't look like it. All right, well, here's what we're going to do then. Or try and do. Okay, you know what? Just get over here. Assuming they continue to just stand there, what I'll do is I'll have the Reavers attack these guys from behind, and then the Raiders will pass through the center of the settlement to attack these guys from behind. Without the benefits of the center of the settlement to, like, have, you know, infinite morale, we might limit our casualties a fair bit, especially when I have the sellswords and Tarzol attack them from this side as well. You guys... Or actually, let's just have both Raider units start passing through here. Whoops, not like that, though. Seriously. Pretty sure we can make that smaller. Okay, yep, there we go. All right, Reavers, get in there and attack them. Sellswords, get over here and attack them. Tarzol, walk up behind them. We'll commit him soon enough, I assure you. All right. We'll have these Raiders just kind of stand here for now, because I don't know, like, which direction we should have them attack from yet. But you guys, charge into the rear. Well, the enemy general's already dead. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, hopefully we can kill those guys before they make it back. Oh, we have lots of routing going on here. Very nice.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, shaken. Very nice. All right, let's commit Tarzol's bodyguard over there.
Men are in command of the city.
Kill, kill, kill on this side without mercy, and it looks like they're doing it. I won't interrupt them or anything. Oh, good. These guys probably will make it back to the center of the settlement, though, so let's make sure these guys push forward into them to kill them all. Mercy is not required. You may slaughter the lot of them. They do seem to be falling at a good pace. I believe the Gondorian standard has fallen. He runs right into the Reavers and is immediately killed. Okay, one left. Let him have it. He's bloodied. Oh, is he going to get another kill before he goes down? Maybe. Oh, no, I guess not. I was going to say, there's no more enemies in there, right? Right, well, that wasn't so bad at all. It is actually a little distracting, the scene through the interface when I guess we're this close to so many dark shapes. Though I don't know, it's almost kind of interesting looking actually too. Like being able to see the troops like right there through that like that. That's kind of a cool image. But it is also rather distracting from the numbers we're looking at here. So I'll just move over here. Let's see. Yeah, the Reavers sustained a lot of casualties, or not a lot, but a fair number of casualties, as did the Clan Spearmen, but they were also fighting the longest and the hardest. The casualties inflicted, naturally, the Reavers and the Spearmen did the most, because they were fighting the most and the hardest. The Sellswords did do a bit of work there, though. We also have quite a few prisoners caught. This raider unit took quite a few. They must have been the ones who were in the center of the settlement there, and I hadn't quite committed them to either side of the battle yet. At least I assume that's them. I don't think any other raider unit was really close enough to the enemy at any point to really do that. All right, but anyway, back to the campaign map. All right, and there will be no prisoners of war. As much as I want the money, I can't. I simply can't. Did I sack the place? There's almost no money to be gained anyways. We'll just occupy it. Whoa! Wow, even with such a heavy army there, they're still that unhappy. I wonder, they've probably been losing some of their Melkor Shadow, or conversion, I guess, to Melkor Shadow in the time that we've been away. And I guess unrest, too, will be, after, you know, changing hands again. Like, poor Gynd just knows no peace, constantly changing hands. Yes, casualties were actually not very bad at all. So, anyway, we're going to do the plan that I already stated, where next turn I'm going to try and hand over these settlements to the clans of Onodrith. Now, looking at the time here, I think we actually could very much fit in the Siege of Onodrith, but since sometimes I'm not very good at guessing when an episode might begin or end, if I cut it here, it's because I decided to put it into the next episode, and I'll see you guys next time. And if I'm keeping it in this episode, along with, you know, the Siege of Gynd, and I think another battle over here, then I guess you guys will see it right now. And we are just going to assault it. I didn't mention, I think, last time when I was talking about this, that we actually aren't going to besiege them. You know, basically this is the first turn that Lurtz has arrived here, because we have the ballistas, so we're just going to knock down their walls. And also, I don't want him to be, like, outside of the settlement for very long because of those Rohirrim armies that are somewhere out there. They may be hiding, or they may have wandered off somewhere, but I know they're there somewhere. Westron Defenders, as one might expect. You know, those Westron Defender units are actually quite good. I think I've mentioned that before. We fought a whole bunch of them at the Hornburg before, as you may recall. And of course they have 2 generals' bodyguards. That is going to be a pain to kill. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the battle. All right, welcome to the battle. So I may have miscalculated slightly. I actually thought that we'd be able to take out the gate and the wall, plus maybe, you know, a couple of towers with my ballista, but that is not the case. We did take out one bit of wall, but the gate most certainly has not been taken down, though we did take out that tower. I realized a little too late that I should switch to firing at the gate, and I'm actually curious now, how much damage has actually been done. But, yeah, I guess we are going to have to charge in there, just this one entrance here. So we'll make use of our long spears. And, of course, we do have our archers back here to give us a little help as well. So I think we can still do this. Oh, actually run. Run, 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 run. The reason I'm having them run is because this unit is moving over to this tower, which means they're going to start firing on us very soon. Now, there's no unit... Well, there is a unit somewhat close to the gate. I imagine they could shoot at us. Let's have the archers just charge forward here. If they can fire at us, I guess we'll find out here in a moment. We'll have Lurtz here, too, to assist the long spears as they charge in. I'm hoping that's all the forces we need, but of course we have the Reavers and the Raiders behind us as needed. Oh, I hear the tower firing. Stay back here. Okay, they're moving back towards... They're moving back over there, so maybe we could actually have the archers assist from this side. Well, I guess more from this side. Maybe that tower won't be able to fire at us. Let's charge in there. Okay, pikes. Forward you go. Okay, once again, I do hear... Yeah, that tower's definitely firing. Right, get over here. Whoops. Oh, Lurtz is amongst them. Yeah, I guess that would be why I selected him as well.
Where is the fight?
Are you guys stabbing with your spears? Okay, very good.
Much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's see. Westron defenders back here. Westron defenders over here too, I assume. Oh yes, plus the peasant militia. Actually, can you guys... No, that's too far. Which I guess I should expect. Alright, let's have just one unit fire... You see, they're too close to the Dunlending spears, though. Or at least I think they are. It would be nice if we could seize the gate. But we have no real way to get in other than the hole that we made. And the hole that we made is a little full at the moment. All right, let's get up here. We're going to commit his bodyguard to help chop, chop, chop our way through here as well. Okay, let's say like that. Still not committing any of their other troops here. Oh, and I think Lurtz's bodyguard has actually had an armor upgrade. Because I think they used to look more like the Berserkers in the movie, where they had like a helmet but no like body armor. But it looks like they clearly do now, and I think it's because Lurtz's bodyguard has, you know, an extra armor slot now. Okay, here comes... Oh, the Rohirrim Light Cavalry. I'm guessing, yes, the bodyguards are still back there then. Oh, I was telling these guys to fire at will. Right, they're in guard mode, so that they should be fine there. I'm not sure if I actually want the archers to shoot at them specifically, but at the same time, like, the really, like, valuable units would be the general's bodyguards. But those units are also probably so heavily armored that firing arrows at them is probably pointless. Probably. Okay, where is Lurtz? I do hope he is somewhere back here. Oh yes, there he is. He's right there. Good. Very good. The archers, stop firing now. I think they're a little too covered by like the houses here. You can only hit the very front of the unit. Though I could I could move a little more to the right to get them within view, but then that tower will probably start shooting at us again. Ah, something we could do now. I think we've pushed them far away enough now from the hole here that another unit could pass through. I think. Come on, pass through. Okay, very good. All right, what we will do is we'll have them run over there, and then we'll have the other unit pass in here as well. Alerts, are you still back here? Yes, you are. Okay, very good. You know what? I think we'll actually use one of his charges right now.
Slay them. Where is the fight?
Well, actually, this is a slight hill, too, isn't it? We arrange you guys on the hill here? See, I'm wondering if some of them might just come down here after these guys as well, especially now that we've taken that gate. The AI might go, oh, we can't have that. Actually, the AI doesn't seem to care at all that we've taken that gate. Well, I guess that is what it is. All right. Maybe it would be better if we had the archers come into the settlement then. We won't have much in the way of direct line of fire. We would have to arc our shots a fair bit, which is unfortunate. All right, you know what? I'm going to grab just one archer unit and see if maybe we could have just them stand here without getting shot. 'Cause I think they might also be standing far away enough from this tower now that they can't be shot. Oh, we were so close to destroying the gate! And that tower, actually, too! If I just focused on the gate at first, I should have done that. Are you firing? I do not hear any shots. So now let's go ahead and fire on the cavalry from here, with just this one archer unit here. Sorry, I was checking it again, because I almost thought I heard what sounded like arrow fire from a tower. Lurtz, where did you go? I don't see you anymore. Oh yeah, there he is. He's right there. Fantastic. There we go. Some lovely direct fire right on the light cavalry there. That should definitely help us. We are very nearly ready to take over the gate here. So what we'll do is we'll bring the archers and line them up here. Probably in such a way that maybe 2 units could fire into the center of the settlement from here. And that may very well lure the enemy over towards us as well. I'm even tempted... I'm tempted to have one of the long spear units kind of sit over here, ready to stab anyone who comes forward. They don't have any, like, archer units or anything of their own, so I think we should be able to manage that. Here, you guys stand here. This unit can just kind of stay here for a bit, because I don't know what side of the battlefield I might have them back up or not. Okay, we are whittling down the light cavalry here. Okay, let's have them... Now they can go into their spear wall. Yes, the last of the defenders are about to die here. Okay, tell the archers to stop firing. Okay, let's have the spears push forward into the cavalry there, and then we'll commit Lurtz and his bodyguard once we've done sufficient damage here. Or once we've engaged them, I should say. Okay, Lurtz, get in there and help them out. And I think we're far back enough now that we can have the archers just kind of line up over here. Actually, let's try and arrange this. Yes, specifically like A little difficult. A little difficult. Okay. Like so. Then I need another unit. Like so. And I guess the other one will have to just go over there, and then this one will have to go over here.
Bring me a horse to
Oh, wait, Lurch's bodyguard didn't get into the battle. Come on, guys, get over there. Kill him. Kill him. Wait, were there multiple units of light cavalry in there, and I didn't, like, tell them to attack both of the units? That's possible. Okay, this unit is quite tired. That's unfortunate. Okay. You guys pull forward to here. Lurtz will be right behind you to back you up. The archers are pouring in, ready to start firing. I don't know if that'll convince them to leave the settlements and come attack us. That is kind of what I'm hoping will happen. Right onto our spears. Okay, they can fire on these guys. Oh, they can even fire all the way back here. In fact, everyone can. Okay, you guys just about in position? Just stop. You're fine. You're fine. All right, unleash the arrows. As you can see, we are hitting, like, this unit at least a little bit. The bodyguard, a little bit. Again, they probably have super heavy armor. I'm not sure we would even be able to kill any of them. We are definitely hitting the Westron defenders quite heavily on this side. It looks like we haven't convinced them to leave the settlement at all. Or the center of the settlement at all. Oh. You know, am I underestimating our archers? Should I actually tell them to fire on the bodyguard? They would actually do plenty of damage. Oh, there goes another guy. Oh, we are shooting them in the back. I hadn't considered that because they're not facing us, and I think they do have more damage when being shot from behind.
Only half the enemy force remains.
All right, so I think what we'll do is I will just watch the rain of arrows for a bit more, and then I'll let you guys go, and I will bring you back as the battle continues. Oh, I guess technically we're hitting some of them in the back, too. Okay, yeah, we're not doing, like, a ton of damage to them. They've lost, like, 2 guys, and even now that we've concentrated fire on them, they've lost a whole nother guy. But we are also still managing to hit some of these other units as well, so maybe I should just let them continue firing on the bodyguard. Especially since, you know, this is an opportunity to shoot them in the back, like I said before. The honorable way to kill Rohan and their bodyguards. Okay, but yeah, anyway, I guess since that's what I'm going to do, I'll let you guys go now, and I will go ahead and bring you back once the battle resumes. All right, welcome back to the battle. The archers have fired every arrow they had, so the long spears that were on this side are now pushing forward. The other long spears have actually pretty much rested by now, but you know what? We might as well commit a different unit. They are in their spear wall, and Lurtz is right behind them. You guys didn't exactly lower your spears to meet the enemy, just so you know. Now, the second unit that was over here, I've actually sent them around here, as you can see. So this is another mostly fresh unit, basically. And I'm going to tell them to go into their spear wall now, because it looks like the enemy is going to charge forward here, so go ahead and let them have it. Let's see, where be Lurtz? Ah, he's right there in the back. Very good. We didn't kill too many of the bodyguard with the arrows, but I mean, I guess killing any of them is better than none. And I think since they have multiple hit points, like some of these guys might be weakened. Like they might have fewer hit points now, so it may still work out in our favor. All right, I am going to use, let's see, we get 3 uses. I've used 1. So we'll use 1 more now, I think. And then we'll save the last one for when we have to actually fight the enemy bodyguard. I do think the long spears are at their best when they have like another unit, like a more, close and personal unit amongst them fighting as well. Because they kind of like hold back the enemy in a way. Like from each other, like the long spears like kind of stab through them to get to the enemy, but then they also have, like the Uruks fighting at close range that are also holding them back from getting through to the long spears. I think that's actually probably just a better way of fighting than just having the long spears on their own. I sort of wish I brought like maybe a raider unit forward or something to act as that sort of unit that pushes them back. I mean, they're not taking like huge casualties or anything. In fact, they're winning quite handily, but I do think there's improvement to be made there. Chop, chop, chop your way through them. Just making sure that they continue to push in. Oh, their formation's kind of being messed up a bit. There's like guys who are isolated over here. That's a little odd. What's that noise? Who's attacking? Nobody who wasn't already fighting anyways. Yes, these guys are still warmed up. Let's bring them back over here. Or more likely, let's bring them like that. I don't think we'll necessarily need their services, but we should bring them forward nonetheless. Okay, I don't see Lurtz here at the front. Hopefully he's still in the back here somewhere. I do not see him. I mean, I guess if he's not at the front, that's all I care about. And since I don't see him here at the front, he's probably fine. I just don't want him to be near the front when, like, the cavalry comes charging at us, because as you can see, we're approaching the center of the settlement here. And I imagine, you know what? Just to be safe, let's pull the Uruks back. Come on, kill that guy. Stab him to death. I mean, I see you are trying, but he seems to be very adverse to dying on your spears. Oh, come on. Stab him to death already. That seems to happen a lot in this mod. I think in this mod specifically, where the last few men in a unit always seem to take quite a while to die. Okay, reform your ranks. I am a little worried now that this unit's going to get badly beaten up by the general's bodyguard, but that kind of is what it is. Okay, once again, you guys somehow seem to have lost your will to fight these guys. Continue to fight them.
Bring me a horse to skewer.
All right. Oh, actually, you know what?
Where is the fight?
Since we have the opportunity, let's bring in this unit as well. Because they can actually stab those guys from behind and, like, basically bring in that unit.
If we continue like this, we will smash.
Or they can stab these guys, too. You know. All stabs to everybody.
Where is
Okay.
the fight?
Get back in your spear wall.
For Dunland. Spear.
Now you guys go ahead and push into them, and you guys push into them. You have Lurtz right behind them, ready to assist. Oh, and just like that, oh, that whole back line almost died immediately.
Where is the fight?
I mean, partially I think that's because it's spear units fighting them, but I think it's also because those guys probably, again, had lost some of their extra hit points due to the arrows hitting them. Okay, these guys about to die? I hope so. Because you see, these guys are not dying nearly as quickly. Let's get Lurtz's bodyguard up here. I was thinking we wouldn't call him in until, like, that bodyguard came forward, but you know what? Why wait? Because his bodyguard can also chop, chop, chop these guys quite nicely. All right, and there's Lurtz there in the back, just where we like him. Okay, and these guys are about to perish. Come on. Kill them! Look at how much longer it's taking for these guys to die. It would be nice if we could get these guys while they're outside of the settlement like this, because then they might rout at some point. I mean, units, it doesn't seem like units really rout very much in settlements in this mod. I mean, even on the open battlefield, you really have to get them into a really bad situation in order to get them to rout. All right, those guys have been eliminated. Get out of your spear walls and get over here. Seriously, what did I say? The last couple of guys always take forever to die. I mean, at this rate, we're going to actually hit the other unit. Okay, fresh, winded. Okay, this one's fresh, so let's bring them forward. Just because I think we're going to get engaged here soon. Okay, you know what? Why don't you guys actually pull back here? You guys, spear wall. Basically, I'm just going to have Lurtz and his bodyguard try and finish off these last two guys. They do seem to be struggling to do that. Come on, there's two guys here. Kill them already. There we go, finally. Holy smokes. Okay, Lurtz and your bodyguard, get back here. Spears. Get forward like so. So you guys go into your spear wall as well. And let's just get them, let's say, right here amongst their fellows. Yes, I am being, what's the word for it? I don't think it's pedantic. Well, maybe it is. I'm being very specific about where the units are all going to go. Maybe unnecessarily so, but I do sort of enjoy this sort of thing, so I guess we're going to do it. They are winded. So what we'll do now is we'll have Lurtz's bodyguard. And Lurtz will be amongst the spears at that point, so he'll probably be pretty safe. And then once we're fully committed to the fight here, we'll trigger that last use of whatever that is, Uruk Tide. Okay, here they come. I mean, they are fully committed, but only with Lurtz's bodyguard. I guess we'll wait just a bit longer. Wait, how long does this last for? 30-second duration. Maybe what I should do is have them all go in then. And then we can have Lurtz and his bodyguard. All right, there we go, triggered. All right, wow, they really are going down. And we didn't hit any of these guys with arrows. I guess it's just the sheer weight of the enemy against them with all those spears and all those Uruk blades. Oh, there's that guy over there on the left. Kill him. Okay, he's dead. Oh, there we go. Well. You see, it was worthwhile getting all of our units there together, because I bet you it was just the mass of our troops there with all their spears and all their swords that really let us cut them down so easily. Well, and also being out of the center of the settlement. They might have routed at some point, actually. Oh, wait, no, they must not have, because we took no prisoners. They did fight to the last man. All right, but hey, we only lost 83 soldiers because of how careful we were being. Well, and also how much the enemy just kind of refused to do anything other than stand there and wait for us to attack them. But apart from that, it was our very careful movement that let us kill all of them. I assume the long spears have done very well, and oh boy, have they. Well, the archers actually did decently. And of course, Lurtz and his bodyguard did an immense amount of damage as well. All right, well, anyway, let's go ahead and take this back to the campaign map. Okay, should I ransom those four? Wait a minute. So we did take Oh, was I looking at the taken prisoner as in my guys taken prisoner column? I bet you I was, because we did take 4 prisoners, which I mean isn't very much anyways. Should I ransom the 4 of them? Should I ransom the 4 of them to get that money? You know what? Let's do it. You guys can have 4 guys back. Actually, wait. So do they not actually get the 4 guys back when that happens? Because like I didn't see. I would expect like an army to like walk away from the settlement. That doesn't seem to have happened. Yeah, loyalty happy because there's this huge Uruk army inside of the settlement and they don't want to cause too much of a stink while everyone's there. At the same time, I don't think... And they have a nice high population. I bet you the settlement could be very easily... what's the word for it? Built up. In fact, I bet you it is very much built up at this point. Oh, and it's actually a town and not like a castle. All right, you know what? We'll occupy it. Since it is also a town, that means we could also lower the taxes if need be in order to get Lurtz out of there again. We will also need a shrine to Melkor. Okay. All right, well, there we have it. I think I already explained everything on the campaign map here about what our plan is to try and deal with Gondor. Oh, I got coins. I didn't even realize I had that mission. Fantastic. All right, but anyway, I guess I will let you guys go for now, and I will bring you back as the war continues.